You are watching Biology with Bishwajit. Before starting, please like and subscribe my channel. In this video, we'll look what viruses are. Viruses are type of acellular microorganisms, too small to be seen by naked eyes, who are much smaller than bacteria and about 100 to 1000 times smaller than your cells, measures 5 to 400 nanometer. They can be of different shape and present everywhere around us. In fact, viruses are the most common biological units on earth. Viruses can infect humans, animals, plants, and even bacteria, but they are very species specific. Viruses are very simple. They are made up of an outer protein coat, capsid, and inner genetic material, either DNA or RNA. Sometimes a membrane called envelope surrounds the virus particle. These membrane-bound proteins are actually host cell proteins. That is a great strategy by the virus. Actually, it makes it harder for the host cell to identify the invading viruses. As we just saw, viruses aren't made up of cells. They aren't really living. They are halfway between living and non-living chemical crystals. Because they are not living, we don't say they are different species of virus, but we say there are different types of virus. Some common types are influenza, HIV/AIDS, and obviously the coronavirus. If viruses are not living, how do they cause illness? Actually, they act as an obligatory parasite. They only reproduce inside other living cells. They enter the host cell and hijack the host genetic machine and make copies of own viral materials instead, and produce lots of virus particles which infects neighboring cells by rupturing the host cell membrane. Viruses cause many human diseases, includes cold, influenza, rabies, yellow fever, HIV/AIDS, viral pneumonia, bird flu, Zika, Ebola, cancer-causing HPV, and obviously COVID-19. Fortunately, human immune system is very good at dealing with viral invaders. Immune cells recognize the virus and neutralize them. Even after infection, our immunity destroys the virus and the person recovers. Sometimes the immune system can't recognize the virus, and that causes permanent damage and eventually death. In 1918, the Spanish flu caused 50 million deaths, and present scenario for SARS-CoV-2 is visible to us. But scientists developed vaccination against lots of viruses, which have even led to eradication of some diseases like smallpox. Some viruses like HIV shows difficulty to develop a vaccine. Did you know that antibiotics do not work for virus? They are for bacterial infections. If you have a cold or flu, you shouldn't be taking antibiotics. They won't make any difference. There are some antiviral drugs that have been developed. So there we have viruses. They are incredibly simple organisms with extremely effective in causing infections, and that makes them most primitive, evolved but intelligent organism. Thank you for watching.